Hello, beautiful people of the world. Welcome to my video. Welcome to this journey within. My name is Jennifer, and you may ask, why this journey within? Well, I want to share a little bit on my experience. Um, if you're a person who is um, acknowledging that you have this part inside of yourself that is super important and that you need to listen to and follow. I've been in this journey for a while now, and of course it's not as easy as sometimes we might think. However, it is worth the try. So if you're a person who is really now committing to the self-love, the self-discovery, becoming the best version of yourself, I really hope this finds you, and I really hope my words help you into commit and stay in focus with your intention here. So if I talk a little bit about myself, like I said, I'm Jen, and personal development is my passion. It always has been ever since I was a child. I always felt like there was something bigger out there. And when I started to understand that, we are the creators of our own life, that's where I started to research. I read books, I was in the internet, and discovered, tools that helped me find myself and listen to who I really am. So like there's an age where we understand that what we've learned in our younger years doesn't really quite resonate with us as we get older, and that's normal. But sometimes we make mistakes, and it's fine obviously, but sometimes we block ourselves and we stop that process. And so I have here a few lines, a few ideas that came to me that might help you if you are in that special journey. So first of all, I congratulate you, and I send you lots of blessings wherever you are. There is no easy journey for sure. It is a journey of discovering, of research, and allowing, of course. So I'm gonna make two videos, two parts. So the first, in this first video, I'll share 3 ideas, and then in my second video, I'll share the rest. So let's start with the point 1 here, and that sometimes we resist, but acceptance is super key. Accepting where you are now without judging, without criticizing, we accept. Now, sometimes it is hard to accept where we are because we're unhappy, let's say, with our job. We are unhappy with our environment, with the people around us. Maybe financially we're not there. And also information is everywhere now, right? So we tend to sorry, I lost my word, but we tend to compare our lives with other people, and I believe that accepting where we are now, accepting our circumstances, and accepting the past is our first step of opening that path. I'll share a little example here. I met this lady, and she was not in a good place, and she was struggling financially, she was struggling at work, she was struggling in her personal life, and it was really hard to see. Even financially, she couldn't buy sometimes food. And yeah, so she really touched me. So I really approached her with, positive smile. But over the weeks, I tended to avoid her. I tended to, just I didn't feel like going to her, but sometimes I had to. I had no choice. So I was trying to give her tips. Now, we're not here to change anybody, obviously, but we can support and without, obviously criticizing. So she would share her struggles with me, and I would try to just turn it around because everything she spoke about was changeable. Her struggles were changeable. So I was trying to give that message and, not to be like, super like know it all, but just try to make her see open like a little door there. But because she did not accept it where she was, she closed. She was in resistance, and when you are in resistance, obviously you close, nothing comes in, nothing comes out. So she wasn't ready to receive help and receive the message, and the answers that she needed. And that's the thing, when we don't accept, that's the first step. That's where we as ourselves block from finding those ideas and allowing, you know those positive changes to not to come to us, but to click within us, if I make sense. So yeah, eventually we didn't speak anymore, but anyways, so acceptance is key. I'll make other videos like on each point and things that we can do. Obviously, we're so lucky nowadays that we have tons of information out there, free information that help us with that. My second, excuse me, I'm looking at my notes, but my second point is very important in your journey it is super super important to educate yourself and to learn about human functions, how we naturally work, understanding the mind-body connection. Because I would get, let's say for me, like I would get mad at myself because I was trying to change, trying to do stuff, but then it was hard. And I was criticizing myself, bringing myself down. No, I can't do this. It's too hard. I'll never change. But if you read a little bit on our biology, how we work, it's going to help you to respect the process, have more compassion towards yourself and patience, and also see how incredible how incredible our body is. We live our lives with our identity of the person we think we are, which is sometimes fine because we need to go to work and we need to do stuff. So we need that self. However, there's a life inside of us that we do not control. But we are the masters of our own body as two, right? I was going to say as well, but two. So learning on how memory works, learning on trauma, how trauma gets stuck in the body, learning how to release it. We're meant to be in flow. So if we hold, if we resist and block, all that energy stays inside and it's not going anywhere, right? So you feel tired, you feel frustrated, and you don't know what to do. If you're changing your thought patterns, educate yourself on how we naturally function. It is super important. And yeah, like I said, you're gonna have a super different shift. Like you're gonna have a shift and you're gonna see yourself differently. You're gonna respect yourself more, and you're gonna be more grateful of your body. And I think that's where the self-love begins, right? Respect nature, respect the body, and really rebuilding that foundation with the true self, the natural flow. So again, if you want to build new habits, new thought patterns, if you feel that there's pain in the body, right, trauma might be there, so it is important to understand your body. Okay, my third advice, all right, so acceptance, learning more about how we work in order to understand when we don't see those changes right away. Respect the process, have more compassion towards the self, right? And be grateful too. So, and then thirdly, third is surrounding yourself with positive, like-minded people. Okay, that changed for me. Like, it changed. I was a super shy person, and I later on, in my journey, I decided to join a group meditation, and I was super shy, super nervous, but I knew that I had to surround myself with people who understood, the path, people who made time for that path, right? And for me, it was a meditation group. I've been meeting wonderful people. I have my mentor that's where I met her. She's a teacher there, and if we don't have that support around us, we won't last. When I was a teenager and I was trying to make those changes, I kept in my like in my comfort zone. I wasn't going out much, and in my family, obviously, people weren't talking about meditation, personal growth. So, like, I couldn't share, I couldn't learn. And so surrounding yourself with wonderful people, looking for those people who make the effort, take responsibility for their own energy. And so acceptance, learning about how we naturally function, and surrounding yourself with positive people. So that's it for today. I'm gonna post another video with the rest, and I hope this finds you. I hope this serves you, and wherever you are, I send you lots of blessings and lots of love. Ciao.